Lecture 17 will start with Lagrange's formula. This is another formula which we are going to use to find function at any point, that is Lagrange's interpolation formula. Okay, using this formula we can find value at anywhere, but the thing is the formula is quite difficult to remember. It's simple to understand, but it's quite difficult to remember, and as the functions goes on, the formula will increase. So this is the drawback. That's why we don't use Lagrange's formula. Instead we use Newton's interpolation formula, that is forward back formula or backward formula. But if in exam they asked using Lagrange's formula, then you have to use this Lagrange's formula. So f of x is equal to x minus x1 x0 minus x2 upon x0 minus x1 x0 minus x2 into f of x0, where x0 is this value. This is x0, this is x1, and this is x2. If this numbers goes on, this formula's value will goes on. So only 3 values are there. So only 3 values are there in your formula. First we have to multiply. Now how to remember this formula? First we have to multiply with f of x0, then f of x1 and f of x2. When you will multiply with f of x0, that time in denominator x0 minus x1, x0 minus x2. When you will multiply with x1, then x1 minus x0 and x1 minus x2. When you will multiply with x2 minus x1 and x2 minus x1, x2 minus x0 and x2 minus x1. So this is how you have to remember the formula. And in numerator this is x minus x, मतलब जहाँ पे वैल्यू फाइंड करना है, x माइनस x1, यहाँ पे x0 है तो x माइनस x1, x माइनस x2, यहाँ पे x1 है तो x माइनस x0, x माइनस x2, यहाँ पे x2 है तो x माइनस x0 and x minus x1. This is how you have to mark the formula. So in exam you will be having only these 3 functions, because if number of functions increased, यहाँ पे अगर x1, x2, x3 भी आ जाता है, so we have to write over here x minus x3 as well. So I'll show you one sum in next lecture, but till now you mark up this formula. So now just you have to substitute the value. What is x? Then x मतलब जो value हम लोग को find करना है at 8. So 8 minus x1 is 6. X minus 8 minus x2 is 9 upon x0. x0 मतलब 5. 5 minus x1 and 5 minus x2, that is 9, into f of x0. f of x0 मतलब this value. This is f of x0, f of x1 and f of x2. So this will be multiplied with 12. So substitute all the values. After substituting the value, use calc to get the answer. So this answer will be 14. F of 8 will be 14. So this is how you have to calculate.